Okay, so hello everyone. Welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'. I'm Pamela Peck.
And I'm here too.
That would be Bill Peck. Hey, turn that down.
It did.
Oh, really? Then how come I heard it?
Hello. Hi, Jean. Hi, Madison.
All right.
Hi, Kristen. Tatum. Laura Lynn, hello. Fran Ward, hello. Barb Pick, hello. Nancy Franzenberg, hello.
Wow, you're just going to town.
Well, they're all coming down.
Well, good.
They're all shared. They're sharing. They're shearing.
They're shearing or sharing? Shearing sheep?
Shearing sheep tonight.
Okay.
Woo!
Linda
Gange. Janet Rose. Hello.
You got them all in there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm trying to help some get on here. All right, so how's everyone doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
You're doing good? You're always doing good.
I'm always doing good.
So, what's new, Bill? Anything new that we can share?
I think we need to do a drawing right away.
Before anything?
Before anything. Let's just do one.
Okay. All right. So Bill wants to do a drawing, and I guess
drum roll.
I've got multiples here for tonight. So let's get our. Is everyone even in?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people in.
And you really want to do this now?
Yep. Why not?
Okay. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Brenda. Yay, Brenda's here. Hi, Laura. Hi, Patricia. I want to say hi to people too. Oh, there's another Brenda.
Let's see, I don't see
Linda, France made it. Yes. We'll say welcome to France.
That's right.
No, you say it. I want you to say it.
Welcome to France.
Well, no, not welcome to France. Welcome France, Bill. You goofy.
Oh, there's 21 of us now. Let's go.
Okay, he just is into it. All right, so I put everybody's names in here, and we're going to shake them up. We're going to start off with a drawing.
Hi, Jerry Lynn.
All right, Jerry Lynn made it. Awesome. Okay.
Oh, my God. Kristen Wenzel.
Okay. Oh, this isn't Kristen Lafrida Wenzel. This is actual Kristen Wenzel. So there's 3 Kristen Wenzels, you guys. It's confusing. I only know 2. All right. So Kristen, you have won. Oh, these are some of my cards. I had these posted throughout my blog here this week. So, wow. I will get that out to you. Yay. Okay. So, way to go, Bill. All right, now you're going to have to space them out now on these drawings.
Oh, I will.
When I say we're going to have multiple drawings, I didn't mean we start off with one.
Why not?
Oh, I don't know. Okay, so there's so much going on in the world of Stampin' Up. Let's start off with remember to share my video so that you are entered into my drawing, my weekly drawing. This is for people in the U.S. I don't care if you're a demonstrator or not. You can go ahead and share. I offer prizes to anybody who shares and helps me promote. What do we got going on here? Okay, this month's host code is, and for tonight's video, VHYQ4JTA, and this is just for the month of October, and that is for orders that are under $150. So I'm going to just set that aside. And I want to thank everybody. I'm getting closer and closer and closer to my next goal, and I have been getting a lot of positive messages from people, and that really helps me, and I feel like I'm doing a good thing, and I really, really do appreciate that. I've also made some really good friends. The only real announcement so far this month is that they do have the Stamparatus accessories out. I've kind of gone over this the last few weeks. So most of you who I see on here regularly probably know that. But if you need more details, let me know. So let's just go ahead and get going into the stamping because I got a few projects tonight. As normal, I start off with kind of an easy one, but we're getting down to Halloween. So I wanted to focus this, and I'm going to have to just say, let me get my first project box out here. I'm going to just have to say that
2 weeks away, 14 days.
Yeah,
Halloween.
right. Okay, so I'm going to just have to say that I need to thank my mom tonight. So do you know if she's on here?
Jean's on.
Okay, because she was kind of the inspiration that kind of got me wanted to do. And so I just want to thank her because whenever I feel like I'm in a slump, I don't know what it is about. I mean, I hope everyone is as blessed to have a wonderful mother like mine. So Christmas is coming, so I needed a few brownie points.
That's right.
Anyway, so tonight, I want to just start off with something very simple for any of your like Halloween parties, gatherings, kiddos that maybe are coming by that you want to do something just a little bit special for. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a Hersheys Kiss holder, and I'm using a piece of 1 inch by 4 inch piece of basic black cardstock, and then I'm going to just score that. Where's my scoreboard? Here we go. I'm going to just score that. Where's my score tool? At every inch. So this is easy enough. I mean, this is really just one of those quick things that you can whip up, or class treats or something that you might need. Very simple. And then we're just going to fold this on the score lines so that we get this nice little square.
Jamie Campbell's on.
Hi, Jamie. You can say hi too.
Hi, Jamie.
So let's get a glue dot. And what I want to do is I want to start by just putting a glue dot on the bottom of my kiss. I am lucky that this actually made it until tonight, because I wanted to snack on that.
I got you, baby Ruths.
I know. You spoil me too. Did I grab the wrong piece? No, I didn't. Joy said she didn't know if she'd be able to make it tonight, so this is
on Joy.
Well, we always
we're gonna blame her.
we always blame everything on Joy, but that's right. So I'm just going to use another glue dot here on the bottom, and then I'm just going to wrap this around so it just makes like a triangle around the Hersheys Kiss. Isn't that cute? Okay, easy peasy. Then I want to use the 1.5 inch circle punch. And I have that here. And this is crushed curry. So I just cut out a piece on that. And then this is the new bat punch. And you're going to be seeing me use this in the most creative way. And I just started to giggle tonight. I want to use this small little bat. So I'm just grabbing a scrap of paper. Like so.
That's kind of cool how you do that.
How I
do the one bat.
Oh, just the one bat?
Yeah.
And I'm just going to use the Memento Black ink. And you can do this, I mean, this can come out different each time. You can have them, some of them. And I say this with experience because, so the stamp that I'm using is actually from our Itty Bitty Greetings. It's a double stamp set, and I'm using the Trick or Treat. This has a bunch of little tiny greetings. We used to have another one, Teeny Tiny Wishes, I think is what it was called. But I mean, look at Happy Anniversary, Sent with Love. I mean, this is a great set. But the set that I was using said it was from our current Halloween set. And it said Trick or Tweet. So this is what we're making. But I didn't want you to see that, my little flaw. So, and then I'm going to take a little bit of my green glue. You don't need much. And I don't do it on the wings because
Yeah, you gotta fold them up.
I want to kind of make him look like he's flying off of there a little bit. And then a little bit on the back. And this is it. Now, anybody can do this. It is so cheap to make, you know. And it's just a cute little thing for sitting at a place setting maybe. Or, let's get it glued first. There we go. Setting at a place setting, you know, just a little bat and a moon. Way cute. Way easy. Okay. Let's move on to the next project because I'll step that up a bit.
That's kind of cute.
Well, thank you. So the next one I did is a card. And I told you I'm doing kind of some simple, quick, and easy. The last one's got a few more steps, but it's actually pretty simple too. So let me get my supplies out. So here's where that first one, Trick or Tweet, came from, which one of the reasons I bought this stamp set is actually because of this set, because I think this little bird trying to be a well, I think they're all adorable. Look at, we've got a bat, elephant trying to be a bat, and then it says Batty for you. Scare up a little fun with the mummy, and I love how the little jack-o'-lantern pumpkin could go either in his trunk or in the little cat's hand. The cute little witch dog, I love that party animal. But then the Trick or Tweet, I think that's cute. And I like that that would go with your spooktacular. So I want to show you how I did that. Let me put this box out of the way. And what we're going to be using tonight, I wanted to do kind of a black and white theme. So I've just got a Whisper White card base. And it's cut at 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I did not, as I was trying to do this tonight and think of ghostly images, this is in our holiday catalog, and I think it's called Twirls and Swirls or something like that. Let's see, it's right here in the beginning, I think. Okay, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, here it is. But what's it called? Swirls and Curls, Textured Embossing Impressions Plate. So, it's, I was thinking like snow, you know, but for some reason it just hit me tonight. This could be ghosty. What do you think?
I do.
Is anyone saying anything, or did everyone leave already?
They're all looking real tight right now.
They're looking real tight. You can see this?
Well, they pay attention really hard when they're not commenting.
Oh, really? Have you?
What they say.
Oh, okay. Sometimes I just don't know. You know, this is usually the one video every year that you like to get into. I know you did the one Halloween one, but
yeah,
this will probably be my last Halloween one for the year. Okay. So then I'm going to use, now this is my favorite. It's our basic black, and it's our shimmer ribbon. And if you look really close, I've got this in like every color. Does my hand in there, Bill?
Yeah, your hands are good.
Okay. So I'm going to leave it right on the spool here. And I'm not even going to attempt a bow. I decided early on today, no bows, because...
No bow challenge tonight.
No, that's right. So I'm just going to tie a knot, which actually I kind of like.
Madison says she likes the ribbon.
I know, I do too.
I think it's kind of cute.
It's like a satiny, but I love that it's got the shimmer in it. And it comes in Pool Party and Powder Pink, I believe. And then I think maybe even, another color, but off the top of my head I can't remember. So I'm just going to flag these ends, and I'm going to cut this one a little shorter. So there we go. Now let's get it even, shall we?
Yeah, for the people with OCD. You gotta have it even.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to have to clean up just a little bit because this is like too much stuff. We're going to set that base aside, and I'm going to start with just a scrap piece of Whisper White. I'm going to use the Memento ink definitely because I'm going to be using some blends tonight. And I'm using regular Whisper White. Usually they suggest to use thick Whisper White, but I'm not going to be doing any blending where I'm going to be using a lot of the alcohol. So I'm going to go ahead and ink my little birdie up. I have a thing for birds, especially hawks. Don't I, Bill?
You do.
We go on any kind of a road trip. I am pointing out every hawk and eagle I see.
She sees them 3 miles down the road.
I do. I'm like, hawk, hawk. Oh, whoops, I put it away and I'm not even done. So, then.
One suggestion that's being made is to keep the ribbon in place and put a little dot of glue on it.
Oh, a little glue dot? Yeah. I've got it on there pretty tight. I pull it. I don't know if you noticed when I was doing it. It doesn't really move. But you're right. A little dot right underneath there, like a glue dot. It works really well. Okay. So then I just put my trick or treat. And I'm going to use my 2-inch circle punch. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do the coloring before I do the punching. So I wanted basically a black and white card, but I do think that this little critter is so cute, and I wanted to do just a little bit of coloring, but I ended up taking the lighter color. So we have a dark pumpkin pie blend and a light and a dark one, and then also in the daffodil. I used both of the lights because I'm not going to be doing any blending. I'm just going to be adding some color. And it's just personal preference, but I like the brush tip when I'm working on fine points. So I'm going to just start off, and like I said, you could do, you could do the dark if you wanted to. I'm not blending anything because these areas are just so tiny. I just want to give a little bit of color and definition that he's a little birdie with the sheet over him. So that's why I chose to do the light colors. Now if you see right around his mouth, there's a little where the hole is for the beak. So I wanted to make that yellow. Otherwise, I'm going to go in and give my little, what do you suppose he is? Is he a chicken or a canary or what is he? I don't know. Anybody know?
No clue. I don't.
He's just cute. So I just gave just a little hint of color. And then I'm going to take that 2-inch circle punch and go in here and kind of center him. Love it. And then I'm going to take the 2 1/4 circle punch of basic black. Normally I do the starburst punch, but I wanted a little bit whiter edge because all I've got is black and white on this, and then this just little hint of color. So you can see where this bled through from the Stampin' blends, but it's not, like I said, I wasn't actually blending, so I didn't put a lot of, lay down a lot of, I guess, ink, so it didn't smear. Usually, though, if you use the thick white, then you don't get that, especially when you're blending. Okay. And I'm going to take some Stampin' Dimensionals. And pop this up right here. And I'm going to tuck it just a little bit underneath where that ribbon is. And I think, I don't know, normally I would see this as snow, but because of the little sheet on him, it just reminds me of little ghosty wind. But
like a ghost,
I do too. I think it's cute. I am going to do this though. So he says trick or tweet on the outside, but because he's a ghost and because I got that whole sheet thing going on there, I'm going to take the It's Spooktacular and I'm going to put that on the inside. And you know, on my original one, I had it dead center, but I started thinking he might be kind of cute just down at the bottom. You're spooktacular. Is that cute? I love it. Okay, so there's 2 quick and easy things. Like I said, we're getting close to Halloween. So let me put this one up.
Let's have a drawing.
Oh, you want a drawing now?
Come on.
I'm telling you what. All right, let me get the
Get a drum roll.
Drum roll. Are they drum rolling? Did they even say if they liked this or not?
Yeah, adorable, very nice, really cute.
Okay.
Cute card, cute card. Cute
Good, because I'm saving most of the time for the last thing. So let's
Drawing drum roll.
Drawing drum roll. Here we go, Bill.
Yep. Who do we got here? Angie Lawrence.
Oh, Angie Lawrence. Okay, Angie, let's see what we got for Angie. Here's the next one. Oh, look at this. We've got an assortment of bling papers. So awesome. She's got a bunch of little kiddos. I bet you she'll have a lot of things she can do projects with that. So I'll get that out to you, Angie.
France loves the card.
I know, it is cute. It is so cute. I love France. Okay, this next one. Now, I do want to say, this one's going to be my stepped up project. That's why I wanted to have the most time on it. And it's really adorable, but it's not my design. I cased this from another demonstrator, Rachel Tessman. Oh my gosh, is she talented? And this was so cute that I thought it's still easy enough that if anybody wanted to do it, they could do it, but it is adorable. So let me get all the supplies out here, because let me show you. I did change mine just a little bit, and I want to show you how. But so we have this stamp set that happens to come with a coordinating die called Takeout Treats. And she did the most amazing thing. I'm going to show you because I can't stand it. You ready? And then I'll show you. I didn't watch a video or anything, but I looked at it and I figured out what to do. So, is this just not adorable? So I did mine a little bit different. I added, and I'm going to show you how to curl these. I added a different ribbon, and then I added kind of like, I don't know. Oh, okay, that wasn't good. I just knocked it off. I added, you know how they have like those viney things on pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns? But this was made in the most awesome way. Oh, Angie, did you just get on? Because you just won the last drawing. I just see Angie on there, and she says
she said she just shared it.
I know. So let me show you guys how I did this. So it's called Takeout Treats, and it comes with a matching set of dies, and there's quite a few dies, but the one die that it has, let me get my next project sheet out, was this takeout box. And so when you take a piece of cut your cardstock at 6 inches here, you can get 2 of these out of here. Okay, does that make sense? Are you following me on that, Bill? Okay, You never know.
That's how, I lay out wood.
Okay.
To get the most out of it.
So this thing, not only does it cut it out when you run it through the Big Shot, it also does embossing. So let me show you that. Now, also, when you buy the dies with the stamp set together, you get a 10% discount. We're also going to be using that bat punch again, and that bat punch comes with a stamp set called Spooky Sweets. And again, when you buy the two together, you save 10%. So let me put these away, and then I'll show you what I did. Okay, first of all, if I stand up here, can you see that it's got score lines as well as it cut the whole image out, and it also cut the tab at the top? This is how it will close. Okay, so where I wanted to start with this is just, I'm going to fold on these score lines that it gives you. Pretty easy to do.
A lot of hearts coming up. A lot of hearts.
I know, isn't this like the cutest thing? I wish I was like the super genius that figured this out. But now my mind is already working for like Christmas ideas, so I've already been scamming on an idea. Okay, so that's all I did is I just folded those lines over. Now see how it hooks together, like so. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to use some fast fuse here for time's sake, because this project actually, it's not hard at all. It just takes a little bit more time and explaining, because I'm going to explain to you how I got that neat little jack-o'-lantern face. Okay, so I fast fused it. Now this is the inside of the project, so I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to go ahead and do fast fuse on. Well, that wasn't very even of me. Let's see if I can get that off, because that will show. Okay, now being in too much of a rush, look at what Joy did. And she's not
even here.
I know it. Wait till she watches this. She sent me a message and said she probably wouldn't be able to make it, which is fine. We all have lives. Not everybody can be at... Did Tara ever make it?
I haven't seen her yet.
Okay.
Monkey's on, though.
Hi, Monk. Alright, so now that I've made my mistake for the evening, right? So the best way I find to line it up is to get it at the top and then come back in and press it in. And fold that down, line it up at the bottom, get it at the top, and press it.
The question being asked is, are the tab ends opposite?
Yep.
Is that so they can close properly?
Yep, that is correct. And it's not difficult to do this at all. I seem to make everything seem more difficult. It's a gift, really. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just go around and kind of seal those edges down with my bone folder, just so that they're nice and square. So then when you put it together, now I don't know why I struggle with this so much, but I do. It's very simple. You put it together like so, and I don't know why I have trouble with this. There we go. Okay, so it is like so cute. It fits in your hand. It's actually very small, but it will hold. I was testing it out. I would have those things to test out and show you that it holds like 4 little nuggets or whatnot, but well, let's just say they're not here anymore.
Half a pint of rice.
Okay, so So then what I think she did is and I haven't done sponging very much in a while, but I just used the pumpkin pie. This was pumpkin pie cardstock, by the way, and just a sponge. And she went through, and I just inked it up, and she went through, and it looks to me like she gave a little definition to the edge. And so, and it actually is kind of relaxing. I forgot how much fun. Yeah, it kind of gives like a little definition on the edge. And I went ahead and did my whole box. I don't know if she did or not, but I did. Just because right now, like, this whole square pumpkin thing is really big, so I thought this was so smart of her to come up with this. I looked at this. I hadn't seen this. It looks like she had posted this in September, so kudos to her. Maybe I'll meet her someday at one of their Stampin' Up! Events. Actually, there's a lot of gals I want to meet at one of these Stampin' Up! Events. I think there's some on here, like France. France would be someone I really want to meet. She's another one of the Stampin' Sisters. Okay, so you get the idea, right? I think it's way cute. Anyone saying anything?
Oh, they love it.
Okay, so it gives a little bit of definition on the corners. Now, here's the fun part. So, to make the face, she used the bats. So I'm going to grab my...
You said I wouldn't guess.
What's that?
You said I wouldn't guess how you did it.
You know how I did it.
No, I don't.
You don't?
No, I'm learning.
I told you.
I probably wasn't paying attention.
Do we hear that? Do we hear that, people? That's right. He wasn't paying attention. Was football on, maybe?
No.
Yeah. Okay, so let me get rid of this. All right, so I have to think about this, how she did this. She took this end of the bat. I'm going to get my little bowl here. And she punched out that so that I'm going to stop and show everyone so that you get this little wave on the bottom of, it's this bat. What looks like kind of like teeth marks. And then what I'm assuming she did, because it works out that way pretty good, is she just went back, and each one of these are going to come out a little bit different. And I've tried this a couple of times and I love it. I love that they come out different. Is that cute? So that's his little grin. Love it. Then she went in for this big bat. Now here's the real genius. Is this bat. I guess I don't need to throw those, but I'm going to. And I'm going to move this so that it shows up. So then you get out your paper snips. And the bat upside down has this kind of like the ears, you see? So I'm just going to go to the point and cut off his wing. And then I'm going to go to the other side and cut off his wing like that. So I have this little bitty piece. Is that making sense? So you can see that's how it was.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to cut from the top of the bat wing to the second bottom, what do I want to call that? Tip, I guess. Like so. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay. So that when it's put together, you can see, am I in camera so that they can see this?
So far.
Okay, there's my bat. I'm going to take out the two outside pieces. I'm going to throw the next two pieces away, and these are the pieces that I'm using. So going back to my box and getting out a little bit of green glue, I'm going to take his mouth and I'm going to have it going off to the side, I think this time. Which way do I like? Ooh, I like that. Okay, so I'm just going to put... This stuff is pretty sticky, but it does dry pretty clear. So we're going to stick that on. Then this little triangular piece, I'm going to make his nose. Tell me if anybody's having an aha moment.
No, not yet.
Throw me some hearts if you're getting
they're
this.
hearting like crazy.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
And then flipping these upside down, his eyes. Who would have looked at that bat punch and figured that out? Well, only a creative genius. That's who. I looked at that and went, oh my gosh, that is so awesome. And look at it. It doesn't matter that they're different sizes. You know, my last one, I think I had them more even. Look at how, oh my gosh, I'm so cute. I can't help it. I just think it's adorable. And I think, how creative of a mind is that?
Yeah, I like it. Kind of wonky too.
Do ya? Oh, you're using my word, Bill. I've so converted you in the short time.
Right. I even use it in my shop.
Do you really?
Wonky.
Wonky. Okay, so I'm just using the leaf punch now, and I'm gonna cut out a leaf. And then nothing in nature is flat like that, so I'm not gonna make my leaf flat. I'm gonna crimple it up a bit. Crimple, there's the new word.
Crimple tonight.
Not crinkle, crimple. I know. Okay, so I'm gonna turn him over and I'm gonna take a glue dot that I've got stuck to me now, and I'm gonna put that. Now here's the other thing. I kind of crimpled these up a little bit, you know, because I thought I wanted it to kind of stick up a little bit. So here's what I did is then I just stuck him on there, and I didn't cut that all the way to the it's going to be easier if I do this. So when I cut him out, instead of going all the way so I had the full length, I actually cut him down here so that I had less of the punch down at the tip, because otherwise he's just a little too long for this. So that's just one little tip. Now let me get my paper piercer, and I'm going to add another glue dot right on top of him there, like so. Now I just got myself stuck to it. Okay, now here's my little trick. So I was thinking about what she had done, and she had like a black ribbon on there. And that's fine if that's what you have. But I didn't have that ribbon. So I took my bone folder and I took some, I thought, well, I want this to look like the little viney things. So just like you do curling ribbon, I started curling this. Now it doesn't get super curly, but it kind of, oh shoot, now I've done it too much. Nope, there it goes. It kind of curls it just a little bit, and then cut it down. Let's do it again. So here you've got a straight piece, and I've just like it was a curling ribbon. And it doesn't get super curly, but it does enough. And I'm going to cut that down. So I'm just going to take this and put that on my okay. Now I have black ribbon, but I didn't want that big black ribbon. This is another one. It has like a little bit of a like a foil thread or something in there. I don't know. It shimmers. So Oh, why didn't I have this pre-made before? Hate doing bows on camera.
Bow challenge.
I know. So I'll make a little bow. And then I want more of an angle. Oh, wow.
Pretty good.
It is. Isn't it just cute? I wish I could take credit, but I can't.
Well, you're making this one. You can take credit for this one.
Well, I think seeing that image in that bat was just extremely artistic. Okay. So I'm going to put another glue dot. And then I'm just going to put that to kind of hide all of my little viney things. You can still get it open because it's attached on the one side. But oh my gosh! And let me bring the other one back in. So you can see, you can have it crooked, you can have it. I just think that is so smart. Very, very smart. Very, very cute. Very, very talented. And anybody can do it, because if I can do it, anybody can do it, quite honestly. So what does everyone think?
Hearts.
Hearts? Any comments?
They're very neat. Super cute.
I love super cute. Now, I have a couple of my downline are watching, and one I know loves Halloween. So she's probably... well, I hope so. And some of the times the reason why I do some of these things is so that, one, if you need a quick, I don't know which way shows it best. If you need a quick idea, you have a quick idea. But some of these folks like to sell some of their projects that they make also. So this was just a quick little... my little quick version of, hey, I need a quick decoration. Wouldn't these be cute table decorations if you have like a kid's party or something? Or I don't know, I think they're just adorable, these two. So anyway, that is what I have for my projects tonight. What do we got left? So a reminder for the weekly special, any order that is placed between now and October 20th by noon Central Standard Time gets a free gift from me if you order online using this host code. So I usually have that every week. And I did the Stamparatus. Did I talk about the pearls? I have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful downline, the Piccadilly Pearls. And if you are interested in learning more about them, learning more about Stampin' Up, I'm sure willing to answer your questions. So, same night, I'm on Facebook Live every Wednesday at 7 Central. And I appreciate you stopping by and sharing, letting me share with you tonight. So let's do the last drawing for the evening. Are you ready, Bill?
Oh yeah, drum roll.
Okay, I'm going to get... Ooh, I had one pop out. Hold on, I had to put it back in. Okay, now run around.
Yeah. Karen Jones.
Ooh, Karen. Okay, let's see what I have here in my last one. Oh, these were from my... Yeah, I just did a couple blog posts on these. So I've got a couple of cards for you, Karen. So I'll get those out into the mail. Speaking of my wonderful Piccadilly Pearls. All right, you guys, thank you for stopping by and stamping with me. I hope this helps you on any last minute Halloween stuff that you have. Remember the host code for this week. This is only for orders 150 or less. If the orders are over 150, I want you to get those host rewards. So thanks for stopping in. I'll see you next week. Have a great day. Bye-bye.